Hello, everybody. I'm back. Kinda, sorta. Okay. It feels kind of funny being even having a headset on again. Um, it's kind of weird feeling, but anyway, look, I'm back. Sure, the surgery has. Welcome to everybody. The surgery is over. It hasn't. It's not. Everything's not finalised yet, I guess, because for anyone who's watched a previous stream of mine, you'll see I don't have glasses on, and it means my vision is really, really good. But one of the issues with being autistic is I have sensory perception thing, so everything is unbelievably glary and bright at the moment, and that's not going to change until I get new prescription glasses, not to see but to reduce the glare. So what we're going to do now, the little character I've picked is very dull, as you can see. So all I can basically do now is go in. I'm going to start. I've got to start quiet. I've got to start with minimum amount of glare, if I can. So I'm just going to go in and start a new world. And I hope my friend Kimmy will either. I know she's just started a new world in my absence, and I'm interested to see that too, because she's become a really good builder. She's yeah, she started out hating it, and now she loves it. So pop over to her channel. Her name is Kim Sanchez, Sanchez, and have a look at her recordings over there. She's doing really well. I think she's like trebled or even 4 times her original subscribers. That's fantastic. That is so good. So I hope she comes in, and I hope I see her, get to see her world as well. So I'm just going to go in. I'm just going to select New World for now and create a new world. What will we call it? I've got to go down here. I've got to get rid of that. Now, how do I do this? Okay, so I'll just go create and select this time slot. Well, I'm going to get rid of that one. So I'm going to overwrite it. Simply because it was one that it was an expert world, of which I got eliminated in like, whoa, maybe 3 seconds, something like that. Gosh, it seems so weird not having glasses on. I mean, I've had glasses on all my life. All right, let's have a look. Enemies. Do we want enemies? Yes. Yes, we do. Of course. What do we call this? What's a good name? Come on, chat. What's a good name for this world? Shall we just call it a new beginning? A new vision. A new vision. Okay, that will be fine. It's definitely a survival world. Not cozy. I don't even know what cozy is. Relax and enjoy your adventure with easier combat. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Now we'll do survival. Build, gather, craft, and face off against mighty foes while exploring the world. Yeah, we'll stay with that, I think. Can someone let me know, actually, because I've had to redo all my OBS settings to live stream, so I'm hoping someone can pop in and let me know if you can hear me, see me, or whatever. All right, let's have a look at a coverage. Now, if anyone knows me, they know I love the snow country. So will we go with a... What do we go with? Oh, that looks nice. That looks better. I'm going to go with that one. That looks kind of nice. All right. What else are we going to do? Enemies? Yes. Enemy difficulty. We have easy. Let's go with easy simply because combat's going to be a bit difficult for me because I'm hang on a sec. I'm not seeing the best at the moment. I can see, but the glare is unbelievable. And in combat, there's a lot of, strikes and visual sort of effects. So, hunger is on, yeah, we got to have that. Temperature is on. Stamina is on. Player elimination, respawn. What's the options? Off, permanent? No. We'll go respawn. And let's drop inventory, that's off. Friendly creatures, sure. Friendly damage. What's friendly damage? When this setting is on, all players within the world can damage and eliminate each other and villagers. No, we don't want to do that. Villagers is on. Power system is on. Power system. Village animals removed on elimination. When this setting is on, village animals will not be respawned upon elimination. Will not be. Setting is off, village animals will be. Oh, I want them to be respawned. What if one of my animals gets killed? This is going to be an easy play, this one. Player fly mode. Yep, I'm taking the easy way out. Just for now, we'll get back to real, like free crafting. Let's go. The player cannot craft items or build for free. So the player can craft items and build for free. Please note that may block some elements of progression in the game. Okay, so I'm gonna turn that off simply because I want to start this particular world and do all of the what do you call it, tasks, I guess. Item spawner, and the player can spawn items from the codex. Please note that turning this on may block some elements of progression. Okay, well, we'll leave that off. Knowledge, when the setting is on. Okay, we'll put that on, I think. All right. Let's go. We'll go with that. Please note that some settings cannot be updated once the world is in Connect. So it's a custom world. All right. There we go. What does that say? Select the world. Well, I thought I was. Very confusing. They ask you to do things twice. All right, let's go. We're going. Okay. Something about fortnight expeditions up there. That's interesting. They always come up with things that are good to try. All right, let's go. Now we're going to land right where Trace is, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Am I streaming this? Because I don't think I am. Oh, I'm about to find out. Let's have a look. Because I'm not signed in. Okay. Oh, yeah. It appears I'm in. Oh, I wonder why that has got... Yeah, all right. It's just that I've got the YouTube live control panel sign in there, and it's not signed in, but apparently, according to this, I am actually on. Yeah, all right, let's go. All right, so the first thing we've got to do, what's my... Wow, this feels... Who are you? Okay. Vengeance. Okay. Talk to Vengeance. Start. G. Open the journal. Okay. Investigate. Aspire. Wow, this is all new. All right. So, how do I do that? All right. Has appeared. Get close to it to investigate. Where's it appeared? This is really difficult for me to get my head around. This new vision. Wow. It's bright. It's moving fast. I'll get used to it. It's just a matter of a completely new world. Honestly, it's kind of weird. Very weird, actually. Taking a bit to get used to. I think my mouse is very super sensitive at the moment, so as well, I may have to change my mouse settings. Not sure what's... All I can say is I feel very much like I have just started this game. Hi, Trace. Tracy, come back. Hi there. Good. Okay. I'm Trace. Okay, I'm just going to follow the instructions. I pretty much know what they are. I'm just going to collect some of these from up here. And that's right. With just a wooden sword, it sure takes a hell of a lot than just... Oh, I don't suppose I should do that. Okay, all right, well, we'll get this done. Pick up some supplies here, just around the top of where this is, and then we will see what's happening elsewhere. All right, because I've got to do a bed first. I think from memory, if it's the same as when I first started this game like 3 months ago. Wow. That's a little... The mouse appears to be very jerky. I'm probably going to have to go in and fix up settings. Because or it's my new site. Quite frankly, I don't know. I really don't know. Gonna have to test it. And who the heck are you? Oh, you're Vengeance. Okay, he's investigating them. Are you up for it? Not at the moment, no. I gotta collect stuff first. Lots of food. That's good. Now that'll come back. Now what I ought to do is I ought to make a bed in here. So let's go make this bed kind of about, well, shall we turn it round? Yeah. Okay. Now I have to go claim that. So in we go. That's mine. All right. And the next thing that I should do, if I can, but I can't at the moment, is... all right, let's go down to here. Gather wood. Build a crafting bench and craft a common axe. Okay. So where will we pop this? Just over here somewhere. 3 build. I don't know what that means. Let's get rid of this because this is kind of a bit in the way. I think we'll... Oh gosh, that is jerky. Okay, a crafting bench. We will put you over here. So you're kind of out of the way. Okay, so we've done that. Let's go here next. All right, so we've done that, we've done that. I haven't investigated a spear yet. Craft a common axe. All right, let's go do that. This is actually kind of turning out to be a fairly good introductory how to play Fortnite type of thing, isn't it? I wish I had have had this when I first started, so I should maybe label this this particular stream how to play Fortnite or something like that. I think that's probably the way to go. So I've got that in there, and I've got some food, but I'll do another collection of food because that's in craft a torch. Okay, craft a torch. Let's do that. Now that's over here. 3. Okay, so I now have a torch. All right. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, guys, craft a torch. I've done that. I've done a comment. I've done all of those things. What is that? Get the Storm Survivor camp to level 2. And I do that how? I'm just going like upgrade. We have, oh, well, that was bright. That was very bright. Okay. Eat a raspberry. Build a lumber mill. Dodge 3 times. Collect wolf claws. You know, do they realize how hard it is to kill a wolf with just a wooden dagger? I mean, really? Okay. So I've got to eat a raspberry. Okay, so let's do that. We'll eat a few. We'll bring the health up again. So we'll go down and collect them again because they have already respawned. Let's get that health right up there. Okay, we'll collect all of these and we'll go on an eating spree. Why not? Okay, we've got 40, so we may as well get into it now. All right, so that's good. Okay. Yep, more have... No, they haven't quite spawned yet. But up here we have... Oh, there's a couple. All right. There's some over there. May as well collect them while they're there because they will spawn fairly quickly. And pumpkins are good. Pumpkins are very good. Oh, it's coming on night time. And all the greelies are coming out. Okay, and this is, I guess, where I need a torch. I'm playing this as if I've never played it before. Because, to be perfectly honest, when I did play it, the very first time, I didn't follow any instructions. I didn't open the journal. I didn't do anything. Nothing. I didn't do any of the tasks. Absolutely nothing. So I'm playing by the book this time. Hang on. Now, if anyone's asking, should I be playing? Probably not. But, you know, that's me. It's raining, and I do remember that from coming in the first time. The very second day, it rained. So they're sticking to their storyline, which is a good thing. I don't know what that was.
Hi there.
Who's saying hi there? I have no idea who just said that. Someone just said hi there, and I don't know what it is. I do have another computer on, so it could have been I don't know. Place a lumber mill in the storm survivor camp. All right, let's go back over to there. Collecting stuff while I'm there. So we need a lumber mill now. That's the next task. Let's go up here and collect some more strawberries. May as well pop you there. What do I need? What is it saying? That I don't have enough? You're kidding me. Hello again. Okay. All right, I can see I can do that, but I can't do it yet because I have to have a lot more. Okay, I know what we do need. We've got a fire. All right, I need to go collect more. More timber. I didn't realize when I first played this game that these bushes actually yielded wood. I didn't quite get that when I first started, so you just got to be careful not to kill the raspberries. Now, I've definitely got enough now in terms of wood to do the lumber. I should maybe try to get a bit more. Okay, let's go. I'll go do a couple more. It's raining. Oh, I think I just killed a raspberry plant. That's not good. All right. There's lots of timber up there, and I probably do need to collect more in terms of this. Oh, I did not know that was there. Corn is always good. Well, guess what? That's the end of my sword. I will have to go and Collect another one. All right, let's see if I've got enough to make like a metal one. That would be the way to go. So we'll craft this first. And, all right, so let's go to, an axe. Well, we have to kind of stay with what we've got. All right, let's try a dagger. Okay, this is where the metal comes in. Okay, that's, I guess. A machete and a shovel. I don't think I need them just yet. All right, so we go to J, find out what's the next thing we've got to do. I've done that. Talk to Vengeance Joan. I've done investigate a spire. Spire. What is a spire? Oh, no, wait a minute. I've got to do all this down here. Craft a pickaxe. Oh, wow. Okay, eat a strawberry. Okay, so it goes this way. Okay, this is going to be fun for me because I'm not sure I can handle. I've got to fight something, and I hate the way my mouse is jumping around. Maybe it's just that I'm not used to it. Maybe that's what the problem is. Okay, how's the food situation? All right, let's go. I just have a dagger. I mean, how common is that? A health charm, so I need to have those for that. And I've got that. Wow, that is just limited stuff. Now you've got to go fight a wolf. Wooden axe, wooden axe. I don't want a wooden axe. I wanted a dagger. And I don't seem to have that. Maybe it doesn't go straight into, yeah, okay, there it is. So let's pop that down. We'll pop that down there. And see how that goes. All right, so I have a dagger. Am I going to be able to build a lumber mill? Done it. No, I didn't do that yet. That's what I was supposed to do, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's do you over there. Open the journal. Okay, so we've done that. Collect wolf scores. Create a pickaxe. I have a feeling. Oh, okay. That's opened up a few things. Create a pickaxe. I'm going to need rods and that wolf thing. Yeah, okay. So we need to get, the handle is going to be rods. So we need to get the rods, which are over here. So let's create rods. Let's set the recipe at maybe 10. We'll see how that goes. Now that's really strange. Oh, it's all right. I did it. I thought I couldn't hear that going, but I can. All right. Pardon me. So let's go to J and let's find out now. Okay, craft a pickaxe. Okay. Level upgrade. So we'll just go through these systematically and see how it goes. Coffee time. All right, we've got that. And I have a feeling we're supposed to have planks. So probably we should set the recipe for planks. So I'll do like 10 of them. Pardon me, there's that cough again. All right, now what have we got down here? What's it say? It's nighttime again. Dodge 3 times. Now that's dodge, okay. Do you know what? I don't even remember what that is. That's amazing. I can't even remember what dodge is. How's my memory gone? All right. Now, should I be able to craft a pickaxe? Yes, no, I can't. Okay. We have a sword. Can I get one? Excellent. At least it's a bit better than the fiddly little thing that I had. One more to go. So we'll take them. All right. Build recipe, wall mount. Why would I need that? I don't have enough to put in anything at the moment. It's a funny little light that's on there. Didn't used to be. But now apparently it is. Okay. So it is nighttime. Let's hit the sack until morning and we'll see what happens. All right. Up we go. Let's go collecting more in the way of food. Because you can't have enough food. Pardon me. Let's go over and speak to Mr. Sheep over here who just stands there because we can start collecting wool. Yeah, and another one. I don't think I did that before when I first started this game either because I didn't read any instructions or anything. I didn't know. I just thought they were pets. I didn't know you actually had to do something with them. So it's coming back and doing it this way. It's kind of like a bit of a learning curve again because all of the things that I didn't do when I first started this game is quite astounding. I didn't follow the game pattern at all. I'm surprised I didn't get, well, I did get killed frequently. So, I mean, that would be the reason why. And I don't think, I mean, I did end up bringing the village up to 10, but I don't think I even did a quarter of the tasks. There's a couple of pigs over here. How about we go chase them up for some supplies? Yep, that'll do. Oh, we've got 3. That's good. Collecting supplies. We're right on the edge. Come back here, you. We're right on the edge of the snowfields, which makes me really, really happy. Look at that down there. Beautiful, because that's where I'd rather be. In the snow. My favourite place to be. All right, now why the heck, pardon me, am I walking over all of these without collecting them? Because it's early morning and the brain's not working yet. That could be one of the reasons. Probably just a poor excuse, though. All right, let's. What I've got to do, I've now got to take on a wolf, I believe. What do we got to do here? We've got to, yep, got to dodge what rollies and collect. Oh, okay, so how's trace? You don't get hurt if you don't get hit. Practice dodging 3 times. Okay. Well, so we just go CTRL. Oh, that's what they call dodging. Okay. Oh, well. On a keyboard, it's really, really difficult to do that. Oh, so if you're going forward, see, I've actually never done that. All right. Oh, we may as well collect these, because we will eventually have to start planting some food. All right. I'm going to go out. I'm going to put the sword in and give myself the sword as opposed to that thing. And let's see what happens. Because I think it's going to be a hell of a feat to actually kill a wolf with a wooden sword. I know how hard it is when you're packing gem weapons, so and we'll just go and collect these. We'll take our time. I don't want to do anything that's like too bright at this stage. I don't know how my eyes are going to hold up at this stage. It's not so much my eyes, it's whether my the sensory issues that I have are going to hold up, you know, to it. I just don't know at this stage. So let's go collect. Hi, dude. All right, we'll go over here. We'll just go on a resource collecting mission and see what we come up with. We'll eventually run into wolves, I'm sure. Probably end up filling up the inventory so quick. Investigate Aspire? I didn't investigate Aspire. How could it possibly be completed when I didn't even do it? Interesting stuff. All right, okay. Picking there, getting there. Let's venture out here because I can see a rolly down there. And got him. Now I do not have. I wonder if I could just. There's a rolly too. Now I'm going to get out of the way because what I really need to do. Let me go up here. He got me. Well, I got one. Okay, that's one. Where's my village gone? There's... Oh. That's what it is. So what do you do with this thing? I've investigated it, but what is that? Oh, scary. What are you doing, dude? Okay, well, I've investigated. Where's my house? Up there. All right. I'm going to go back because if I'm going to fight rollies, you know, the very best thing that you can have is a shield. So we're going to go see if we can craft one. I don't know if we have the resources to do that yet, but let's give it a bash. Hi, let's go check some eggs, collect some eggs, because it's all about food. And if there was one thing I learned, pardon me, when I first started playing this game, it was collect your resources, keep your health up. All right. So I've just got to. I've done the dodge. Okay, pop over. What? I know. Pickaxe. And hunt wolf claws. Sure, Trace. I'll do that. Let me see if I can get. They don't allow you a wooden shield. And I've got one, but I don't have that. What do you make? Gosh, my memory is just rubbish. Hakahadi totem. I need that shell, right? Okay. So the spinning wheel is the next place to go. So that's what I actually need to make cord, and I've certainly got enough of that. So we'll just go with that. Okay. Loom, yes. So I'm going to definitely go for that wooden shield. Yep. Ah, planks. I do have. Oh, I didn't make enough, maybe. Okay, over here we go. All right. We've got that again. Why is my chat not up? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, don't know why that's not active. Maybe I need to go down a bit. Oh God, I just messed that up now. Okay. I just kind of messed up something, so I just have to go back and fix it up. My chat window was kind of off. Did it again. God, I'm good. All right, no problems. I'm just adjusting the chat at the moment, so because it's kind of a bit out, and I'm not sure anyone can even actually do it at the moment. So, but I'll just keep going. See what happens. What's a controllable swivel? That sounds interesting. All right, and a free spin swivel. Okay, these are things I have not had before. I don't know anything about them. So we're going to go down. We're going to make that. We have that, and now we have that. Okay, I feel a bit more comfortable with a sword in my hand. Kind of about there. Right. Okay, all good. It's nighttime again, but if we collect, um, if we collect some resources and then go to sleep, they will respawn by the next day. So just very quickly, pop over here, collect all these, and then got to keep up your supply. It's really necessary. And there's supposed to be pumpkin around here somewhere. I can't see anything else. The pumpkin didn't respawn, which is interesting, because normally it does. I think, from memory. Okay, not to worry. We will go up here and sleep. And there we go. Looks like flour. Very bright. I don't particularly like the nighttime like that, but it's very bright days for me. But we'll get over it. How you doing, mate? Okay, I am hungry. All right. Now, I gotta go fight a wolf. However, I really do want, excuse me, another health charm. So I've got to get, that comes from nighttime, and that, oh wow, that's a shell, a marble slab, wool thread. Okay, and all right. Any shell. All right. We are in a situation we have to do some fighting. So let's go. Still collecting food. Always collecting food. Now, what can I see down here? All right, we see some animals. We collect food off them. We have sheep down here. There's a rolly down the bottom of the hill. I think I might just go and get him. Okay. Let's go down and get this rolly. Okay, so we got him. There's a couple of wolves over there. I wonder what's in here. I mean, the worst that can happen to me is I'll get killed. I'll just go back to the... Let's have a look. Might be something in here. Whoa. Okay, probably need a torch. Wow, look at all of that. But unfortunately, I can't get it. Because I don't have the swords, the equipment. Ah, that's a pain, isn't it? Yeah, I've got to have metal in order to get that. But like God, there's sapphire and look at that. Awesome. But I mean, why the hell don't they give you the ability to see that does nothing. I don't I don't get that philosophy. They and I just killed my. Okay. How am I going to get up there? Can I build a bit of a staircase? Yep. Okay. Let's do that. Because if nothing else, I can get that. Nothing in there that's any damn good though. Oh God. All right, so we got that. Right. Well, that's okay. Let's get back up. Yep, respawn back at the house. No problems. At least I know that the cave right beside where I am has got some really good stuff. So I'll just get down and all right. Collecting again. Yep. Important stuff. You've got to have food no matter what. Can't fight the baddies without the food. I think one of the things that I learnt when I first started this game is just collect everything, because as soon as you don't, you're going to find yourself, God, I need this now, and I wish to hell I had like animal poop, right? You don't realise what you can't do if you don't have it. So just collect everything that's in front of you. That's what I do now. I mean, if there's animals, I just collect stuff because it just comes, look, it's time consuming, but it comes in handy. Thank you, mate. A nice fresh one. Oh, have a stinky. Now every time you do that, they collect them, but you need them. So, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Now, I know there's wolves over here, and I know in order to, pardon me, upgrade my weapons, I need wolf's claws. So I'm going to have to go fight them. There they are down there. And I need to fight a few of them. Oh, hey, don't you do that. Oh, damn, what just happened? Okay, so we've got one. Oh, and a rolly just killed me. I didn't even see that rolly. Did you see that? I did not see that. Wow. Okay. Morning again. I end up in that bed a lot, don't I? Never mind. Okay, let's go down again. Same place, same channel. No, that's actually wrong. Down this way. This is where I went last time. So I don't know why chat's not coming on. I have no idea. I'm really sorry if someone is down there. I had to reset my entire OBS, and for some reason, chat is just not coming up. So back to my IT guy. And yeah, that's what I need to do. So I'll call him today and say, fix up my OBS, or he'll say, let's fix it up together so you know what you're doing next time, which is probably the sensible thing to do, I would imagine. Now, we've got lots of sheep down there, and you're probably wondering why I'm collecting. Oh, there's those spiral things. Okay. Probably wondering why I'm collecting all of this sheep stuff, because you will need it later. We absolutely do need it later. And whenever you want them, they're never around. Okay, let's... So that's got 2. All right, that's good. And there's one up there. My lives. Okay, I need to replenish this. All right, let's go down. All right, so that's 3. I may be able to make a half decent a half decent weapon now. When I find where the hell I am. Ah, over there we are. Okay. Under the spires, I think it is. SPIRES. Yeah. And I probably need to get back there fairly quickly, simply because this sword is about to die. So up here we go. And let's sleep and... and make a decent weapon. Okay, it's morning again. Excuse-moi. Let's see, I need to make a decent sword. What have we got? Ooh, we got 2 of them, but I need more. Don't know where we got that from, but we got that. All right, so I need those. All right, over to here. Some more planks. Pardon me. May as well knock that down. While it's making those, collect more food. The sword finally died. And that's why we desperately needed to kill the wolves, because those wooden swords don't last very long. Right, here we go. Oh, collect some more. So we take them. Excuse some wire. You can just use, even if Trace is standing by there, you can just still use that. Okay, so we need this now. I wish I had 2 more of those, but I don't. All right, at least it's slightly stronger. Oh, I've got a crossbow there too, but I need that drawstring. So what do I need for that? That and that. Okay, definitely need more. Pickaxe. Okay. Look, I've got a stronger sword now. Got a pickaxe. So that'll harvest stone objects. Okay, and it's okay. I'm just going to put my jumper on because it's just turned cold in this room all of a sudden. Oops. It's I'm in Australia and it's winter. Well, I think it's the beginning of winter, so we're getting a bit cold. So pop that back on my mic and away we go. Right, so what are we going to do? What did I say? I have completely forgotten what we're going to do. Let's go down to here. All right, done all that. Craft a pickaxe. I have not done that yet. Okay. All right, I'm going up to do that. I thought I had done that. I mean, that's a pickaxe. So clearly I had already done that. But all right. If you want me to craft another one, I will. There we go. All right. There we go. Level up. Let's see if we can level up now. We can upgrade. We're doing it by the book this time, which is quite exciting. Okay. Process the stone to uncover its full potential. So I know what we're needing. We are needing a stone maker, which is that thing. So we need planks and we need a lot of granite. How much granite do I have? 50, okay. And we need planks, which means I'm going to need a heck of a lot more timber. All right. Can I craft an axe of a bit of slightly better... Yeah, all right. Can I... I can't do a chest yet because I need planks. And I don't really have the timber to do, or do I? How much do I have? Yeah, okay, so I have some. All right, let's get some planks done. In the meantime, while it's doing it, go out, collect more in the way of food. Oh my God, we got drop-ins everywhere. And we got chickens. That means eggs. You can't knock that back. There's another egg. And these little droppings, you'd be surprised how valuable they are and how they're never around when you want them. So I collect them now because I was probably about 3 games in before I even realised the value of those little droppings, and I wished when I first started the game that I had have known that. Collect, if you're just starting, collect them and collect everything your animals give you, because they're just so, and keep collecting, because each time daylight comes, that they will just produce more. And see, there's another 3 sheep over here, and there's more droppings. So while I'm waiting for the lumber mill or something like that to do the job that I need done, that's when I'll go out and do this, because it's valuable stuff. I mean, I've got 22 wool there, and that's a really good, God knows how many poops I've got, but it's good. It's good to have that. All right, let's go back up here. And the more you pet them and even feed them, if you get some animal treats, the more they drop for you. All right. So we've got some planks almost finished now. So, some interesting news. I start with a project tomorrow morning, and I will be live streaming it. And it's about getting my health back again. It's about losing some weight that I've put on for having because I'm predominantly in a wheelchair, I have a fairly sedentary life, which is not good. It's not a good thing. So I'm going to the gym. I have an exercise physiologist who's going to help me. Tomorrow is my first visit. I'll be going every single day. After I finish this particular stream, because I do stream every morning. Well, I haven't for a week, granted. But now I wonder if I get more of them. No, because a full day's got to go past in order for you to get more. And I think the chickens are the same. Yeah, see, they won't even, yeah. Okay, let's pop up here now. I'm bound to come across wolves up here. You always do. So far, because there's a bit of brightness, but not too much, my eyes are holding out for now. Oh, look what I found. Pumpkins. Awesome. And it's becoming nighttime again. Okay, pumpkins is good. Planks and rods in the beginning is another thing that you will find you need a lot of. That's why it's really important to, as soon as you can, upgrade your weapons. As soon as that opportunity arises, upgrade those weapons to something a bit stronger, because see that does nothing to that. However, that pickaxe might. Let's have a look. Nope, it doesn't. All right. Wood. That's a wooden pickaxe. That's a claw. Supposed to be effective against. What the heck is that? Oh my God! Look at him. I don't even have a crossbow, so I can't do anything about that. But see, I thought that. Oh, actually. Okay, because I hadn't even hit on it. That's why. All right. That's a good thing. That's granite. We get a good supply of that happening as well. While we're here, let's have some feed. Renew our health. Okay. One of the things that I did when I first started the game, which I made a mistake, I didn't actually realize that the property that that I'm on now, which is Trace's property, that's where you actually should start. And yeah, I didn't realize that, and I went out trying to make my own property, and it was just a disaster. So I mean, it pays all the time. Just read the instructions. Just read the instructions. It's I didn't do that. I ended up in a hell of a lot of trouble. See, we need these bones, so we need to fight these skeletons. We need to allow them to spawn up here and just go fight them. In the meantime, collect resources. Just killed a plant. Never mind. It happens. Need more bones. They're hiding from me. Did you see that? They all jumped underground. What is this down here? Okay, they're just people. It's coming on morning. Oh gosh, I've been out all night. That's terrible. And I didn't get killed. But no bones either. Oh, I wonder what we've got over there. Oops. Okay, so up here we're going to go. Just collecting, doing what we need to do, fighting the low-level critters, and collecting wood. As much wood as we can, because what we need to do is to create planks, and that's for building. Rods are, I guess, for building as well, but they're primarily for weapons. Let's see if we can get more eggs out of our little fellas here. Okay, oh, we've got more over here too. The more eggs we can get, the better. Come on, little dudes. Well, now I go. Oh, let's go around this way. Right, what's the next thing that we have to do? Let's have a look here. Stonebreaker, craft an uncommon sword. I think I've actually already done that. All right, so we've got to get the Stonebreaker happening. All right, we could put it down here somewhere. Yep, just down here. And we have the resources to do it, so wow, it's a big boy, isn't it? Okay, we'll just pop it there. My character is in the way, that's probably right. All right, okay, so we've done that. Now, what's our craft an uncommon sword? See, if you do things, this is a mistake I made the last time. If you do things out of sequence, it doesn't get rewarded. So, okay, I'm going to craft that. That's that's a bone sword. Okay, so I don't want to do that. I want an uncommon sword. That's a bright sword, so I need more. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. We've got a stone shield. I can't do that at the moment. Okay. And I need a shell, but what is that? Any slab. Okay. So let's go to the stone dude. Okay, and we need a granite slab. Okay, let's go for those. That's the thing I have found. If you do them out of sequence, they don't get credited to you. So, I've done this upgrade. Okay. Yeah, we're getting there. We're doing it all. So, and I have yet to figure out what codex is. I honestly don't know. Is it just... It appears to be logging what you use, although I haven't done that yet, so I'm not quite sure how that works. I really don't know how that works. That's your journal. There's the map. One would think that I would know this, but I don't. Okay, and that's codex now. So what does codex do? In terms of weapons, I have no idea. You click on it, but what's it do? I don't know. Have no idea. Anyway, we're getting this stone now. So that means we can... Did I pick that up? No. Take. Okay, I might need that. Now, we'll go up and craft an uncommon... We want an uncommon, so that's got to be those. Oh, okay, that can be uncommon too. All right, that's good. All right. Right, go to J. We have that. Now, we have an upgrade to do, which should be down here. Let's see. Okay, we're upgrading. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, that's good. Oh, here comes Caden. Yeah, not a problem, Caden. Okay, what do we do now? What's our next thing? Advanced weapons. Yeah, right. A rare sword? Come on. I'm nowhere near there. Okay, look at all the things I've got to do. Yeah, I've done all this. I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. I've done all that. First, find a bus station. All right. Journal. All right. Learn to craft advanced weapons. All right, what's the next thing we're going to do? Machete, pickaxe. I know what I'm going to do. If I have the resources to do it, I'm going to get rid of that plant, because what I'm going to do is build a floor. That's if I've got the resources. I don't know if I have yet. 50, well, that's granite. We've got plenty of granite. Hell. All right, now we're going to go for a wall. Just a standard sort of a timber type wall, I guess, would do. Not half walls. We want kind of full walls. Not enough resources. Okay. Oh, you need plastoid? Well, I know where you got to go to get plastoid. More plastoid. Okay. We just need walls, that's all. More plastoid. Okay. What have we got here? Just a dine-in wall. I don't want that. What is that? First order wall. I want something that's... I'm not even going to worry about it at the moment, but what I do need is a couple of these. Not enough resources. So that's planks. This is where planks comes into it. So we've got to pop over here and do more planks. Because I got a fair bit of, so I might do that many. But in the meantime, I need to start storing stuff. So let's have a look here. What we will get out. We're not going to be needing that yet. Nor that. Nor that. Well, yeah, we will need that. I won't need that yet. Oh, we've got food. Wow, how about that? We've got pumpkin. But I've got plenty of them. So I'm going to take that. We've got eggs. We've got milk. Cool. We've got that. We've got granite I'm going to keep. Bones, yeah, I'll keep them up there too. That's granite slabs. The wolf claw I'll keep in here. We won't need that for a while. Now, that I will need. That is food. Okay. Over here, let's go build another one. There's a slight delay, which is kind of weird. See if we can get another one. Not enough, okay. That's fine. What can we put in here? Other timber? That's a wooden pickaxe. We don't need that. We need that. We definitely need that. We've got 2 of those. We've got those. I don't think I need that, or I might for timber. I don't think I'm going to need that. Let's see how that goes. I don't think I'm going to need that. I've got that. All right. Here we go, collecting more. See, 5 eggs there. That's a good haul. And there's actually more over here. Wow, that is cool. He's running. That was so funny. That was so funny. Where did he go? I have no idea where he went, but there's plenty of that around. All right, let's sleep. All right, what's our next thing to do? It's saying it's fully upgraded. Now, if I remember correctly, that's really about going out and building my own village now. I can come back and take all these things. I don't have to build them again. But I can also just build new ones if I want, because they're not huge on resources, so that's not too bad. All right, so that's done. We have done this village to the limit, but I will keep my inventory boxes here. And I'm going to add a flag to it as well. I've got to find a bus stop now. There is a bus stop. Can you see it over there, that magnificent blue? Right, okay, so I'm going to put this here now first, so that I know, and I'm going to make it as a house. No, I'm going to make it as one, because the bus stop will go with it as well. All right, so let's see. Oh, okay. Where did I see it? Right over there. Okay. Let's go. Now, if I'm able to, I'm going to get this bus stop. I'm going to put it right at Trace's house. Okay, so I've actually done that. Now, do I need... Hi, hi, hi. Okay, so I need something a bit tougher. It might do that because it says structures. So let's give it a bash. No. No, I need something a bit stronger than that. No, okay. All right, now that I can see the bus stop, all right. right, what should I do? Because I really need something that's going to... Okay. Where's my property? There. Okay. I need something that's going to destroy that. I'm going down to get milk first. Awesome. I know this appears time consuming, and for someone who's just starting, you know, I can't tell you how important it is to collect resources, whether that's animal resources or whatever. It's just so incredibly important because you will use them, you will need them. So, all right, let's have a look at crafting. Yeah, all right. A pickaxe, something a bit stronger. A granite pickaxe, for sure. Okay, and any wolf claw. Okay, I have two. So I need to go over here and I need to collect, do some rods. Because that bus stop, the only one that's going to pull it down, I think, is a granite. That's pretty much about it. So while I'm waiting for that, let's go hunting again. Let's go resource hunting, whatever's out there. I think they just gave. Yeah, they did. You will get new resources from animals and from plants and things like that. You'll get them each day, but you can't, they don't give twice a day. Predominantly, they don't. I know, we found occurrences where they have, but it's not the common thing, I don't think. I've already asked of the cows, but this particular fella over here, I don't know. Okay, so I hadn't asked of him. And what about this young man? Okay, there's another one. So, you know, just in the very first day, literally, or 2 days, you know, I'm collecting a lot in the way of resources. That is just so valuable, especially food. Especially food. And turds. Why are they valuable? Well, because you're going to start a garden and you're going to want fertilizer, and that's what that's all about. That's fertilizer. All right, so hopefully that should be... We should have a couple of rods. Okay. And who are you? Oh, Caden. Mr. Caden. And who are you? Vengeance Jones. That's right. That's who you are. I thought there was another one that came in here earlier. I must be wrong. Okay. Let's get these rods. We've got them happening now. Another piece of fruit. Let's see if we can, excuse me, we're going to make a granite pickaxe. That's what we need. Now to go get the bus stop. So there's the granite pickaxe. We're going to need that there. Okay. I think we do have another. Oh, we've got another. Oh, that one's just about out. But we've got one up there that we can use. That's all right. Okay, so where did that bus stop go? It was over here somewhere. Don't tell me I have to wait for night time. I should have marked it, silly woman. There it is there, I believe. So let's go. Yep, that's it. Let's go over there. We'll collect it. We're going to put it at Trace's house so we can always come back. Then we'll go find another one. It's not a bad little sword, I guess. So we got him, that was good. Okay, there. Now this stuff we need to get because this is what actually makes the swords a lot, makes the weapons a lot more powerful. So let's see, I've got this happening now. I do want that light. All right, now that should be us. Now I will just pick up some more. Nope, we need to go into here for now. Well, that just sent me back home. Didn't have to fly. Okay, that's all good. Okay. Let's go put some of these resources away because I'm carrying a lot. Milk, those eggs. Okay, that's a whole new section. See, that's a good number to have. I think I'll take that out of there, and I'm going to put that up there with that. Yeah. Now, next door here, we've got that. We've got those. I'll hang on to them. We don't need them, or did I have them next door? No, I didn't. Okay. And we have that. So we're going to actually put that right here. We're going to make this bus stop right there. Now this is going to be, I think it's number 1, yeah, because that will actually now go with that. So if I have a look at my map, I've got 1 and 1. That's the 2 of them. Excellent. So the next one will be 2. So I probably need now to update this sword. Update the sword. That's a 3, that's a 3. I'll go with that for now. Right. Use that for now. I don't need that just yet. I don't need that. I have that as well, so that probably needs to go there. Okay, some of this stuff I need to get rid of. Can I do another one? Yep. Okay, I've got another one. And I can do another one there. All right, putting my stuff in. Oh, that was a bit out. Okay. I'm just funny about things matching. Yeah, that's better. So I'm going to use this one to put old weapons. I've got a claw sword. I don't think the granite saw is any... Oh, wait a minute. A claw sword. Didn't I just make one? Oh, yeah. I've got that up here. See, I need to organize this stuff or I'm not going to find anything. Swords, equipment goes up there. Claw axe, that, and that. Oh, I've got metal there. Okay, that's good. All right, so we've got timber for building, which is there. We've got granite. We've got granite slabs. Now we've got that, and that, and that. Food goes here. And that. 1, 2, 3. That can go up there. All right, let's go collect a bus stop. 1, 2, and that will pop down there when it needs to. All right, I wonder if I can actually make over here. What sort of a crossbow am I going to get? It's going to be an 8. That's an 8. But I need that. Okay, I don't have enough of that. Okay. So do I have to make it? Okay, to make that. Rightio, so I need that. I've got plenty. So let's just do that. And once again, while we're waiting, because, you know, basically you can stand around and wait for them to make these things, but the reality is you can be collecting in the meantime. So I think I'm using the wrong thing. Yeah, I am. Coming on night time again. We'll go check out if we've... Yeah, more wool. See? It's worth it. That basically means I can get more chickens, more eggs. Okay, and there's another woolly creature over here. I am cold. Okay. All right. Go sit by the fire. That's what we need, though. Need a chair. Let's put a chair for them. Oh, look at the lovely beds now. They're nice. But what we need is a chair. And they're right down the bottom here, and they're good. And you've got to turn it round. And put it there. That's somewhere to sit and get warm. Like so. Any grand plans for that? No. All right. So what are we waiting for? There we go. So over here we go. We're waiting for those. So we have some. And now we're going to select that, which gets made from that. And there we go. Then we can make a crossbow. Probably not the effective crossbow in the entire thing, but a crossbow nonetheless. All right, so we're going to go in and sleep until morning. Hopefully the crossbow will be finished by then. So we have one. Okay, now to the crafting bench, and we're going to go with a crossbow, and I think we're going to go with a granite because I don't think it was significantly okay, we'll go with that. Fair enough. All right, so let's organize this. The crossbow is going to be down here. This is going to be down there. All right, let me have a look at making more in terms of these things. Really what I want, oh wow, gosh, all of the stuff that I need to get these. Okay, so health charm. An illuminator. I need to go fishing, right. So I need to get more stuff. Okay. Now, in terms of arrows, wow, feathers. I don't want to go fighting them. Basic glider. Better, do I have enough to get a fishing rod? Okay, I need a fishing rod. I don't have that though. So we need to go back over to here. We need to do probably another 21 of them. It's another day. Let's go hunt. And while we're out, we can actually start looking for property, ideal property. Oh, here's chickens. Got more cows over here. Got more feed. It's good because you collect all of this while you're waiting. So you're not wasting any time. It's all good stuff. Yeah, if anyone happens to be in chat, I do apologize. At the moment, it's not working. Yeah. So a bit of a problem. But as I have a little bit of eyesight problem at the moment, I will get my IT guy to go in by remote into my PC and fix it all up. All right, while we're waiting, let's go down here. We have got an abundance of resources down here. Wow, this is awesome. So much. And hardly even have to travel to get it. It's phenomenal. See, I'm going to need all of these resources to go now and start my own place. He's gone and he's eating my... That was not nice of you at all. Wrong one. I keep hitting the wrong ones. Okay, so one of the things that's happened, and I think it's evidence that I really need to keep playing, is that I've lost some of that memory that I got back as a result of the accident that I got back because I played. I've actually lost a bit of it again, so it's an incredible thing to do. I noticed as soon as a week away from the keyboard, I noticed immediately that my muscle memory of the keyboard was not as good. So I guess I'm doomed to have to keep gaming all my life. Terrible, isn't it? What a terrible thing to have to do. Like, you can see how loud I'm complaining, can't you? And now that I've got my eyesight back, wow. Well, not that I had lost it, I hadn't. But it wasn't anywhere near as good as what it was supposed to be. So, but now, once I get the new glasses for the brightness, once I get that, things will certainly be a lot better. Oh, look at that. Hello, dude. Ah, look at that down there. That's wonderful. I should go down there because there's copper in that blue thing. Now, I wonder if I can... Yes, I can. That is so good because there's another one just over here. That is so cool. Okay. Let me get in here. Collect all of these before they see me. I think they just saw me. Okay, running. Getting out of the way because I'm not equipped to fight at the moment. Oh, what's down here? Ooh, something. Okay, another one of them. That's cannot go astray. And I should... Okay. Up to the top I go. Hey, I am echoing. Okay. Is that any better? Or not? Let me know if that's any better. Okay, great. Okay, I just want to turn something on. No, okay, hang on. Okay, how's that? Is that any better? I probably should just start talking so that you can tell. Yeah, that's better. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's very difficult for me at the moment because I've had the operation and you can see that I'm not wearing glasses, but the problem is the screen is so overwhelmingly bright that I can't see and my eyes still a bit mucky. Oh, the echoing is back. That's weird. Okay, I'll try this. All right. Okay, so what about that? Let's see if that's any better. Okay. We'll work it out. I had to completely... Now it's better, great. I had to completely redo my OBS settings and yeah, when you something just went wrong with it, and when you can't see, which I can't see properly at the moment, I think I've hit some wrong things, but that's all right. I'm back, and yeah, I'm going to put something in. Oh, why can't I put something in the chat? Hang on, I can't even write in my own chat. Why? Well, that's one setting that's wrong. Okay. If you, I was going to put, I'm constructing my website, of which SysSense is in that website. I've put the thing up for what SysSense is all about. Okay. And it's basically just www.demistorm.me. .com. demistorm.com. And if you go to that, you'll see, I've only just started doing the website, but there's some information on there, and there's 4 podcasts, and one of them, of course, is SysSense. Now, this Thursday, I'm working with the IT guy to get that up and running. Um, and also a couple of the other ones. So I'm back on board, full time now. But I the issue is, which I didn't realize, is even though my eyesight is perfect now, um, I've always worn glasses to cut down because I have sensory perception disorder to cut down the glare. And I have to have new ones made because I don't actually need prescription glasses now, like for sight, because my sight's really good. I mean, I've no glasses on at all right now, and I can see the screens beautifully, but the glare is absolutely astounding. So I've got to get new glasses for the glare for gaming, only for gaming, because, the colours in gamings are so vivid. So once I get that, I'm still going to keep doing it though. I don't really. I'm just going to work in this world here where it's not as bright. So we'll see how it all goes. But I'm back. I'm feeling better. My daughter is okay. Um, they're still looking into what's happening with her, but they think they know. So yeah, life is good, but my website background is very yellowish. Okay, let me have a little look-see at that. Okay, DEMISDORM.com. Yeah, it is very yellow. You almost have to wear glasses. Okay, we can tone that down a bit. If you go down to what's happening in Dami's world, you'll see Level Up Life's Edition. That's all the exercise stuff that I start tomorrow, and that's going to be live streamed. The Unmasked Mind is one that I've already started. Cis Sense, that's ours. Out of the Frying Pan, and then there's my normal gaming world. So they're the ones that are in the process. And each one at the top where my logo is, you'll see Level Up, The Unmasked Mind, and all of that. They will have a link directly to the YouTube channel. That's what we're working on this Thursday. My IT person comes down every Thursday and works with me on this. So, and then you'll see latest episodes, so it'll be watched live stream. That will be gaming. That will automatically go to gaming, or it'll go to my channel where you can pick what particular thing you want. So that's it. That's how far we've got so far, which was pretty good considering I couldn't see what she was doing. But it's all good. I'm rather excited about it, and we should be ready to launch very, very soon. I was hoping by the end of June I should have all of those five, launched and ready to go. How do you feel about that? I have made a decision about one thing. I'm not going to have 4 people at once on. I'm going to have 2 that are going to discuss things at a maximum 3 on the Cis Sense podcast. It's just too difficult to geographically get everybody together. Also, personalities is a thing. So I'm simply on the camera issue. That's okay. Yeah, you'll get there. So what I think I might do is I will have 2 or no more than 3 people on at a time. So one will be myself and one other person. The next one, you understand? Yep. The next one might be me and two other people, but there'll be never. And then if you add a guest into that, there'll never be any more than 4 people on. I think that's a sensible thing to do. Otherwise, you get into situations where people are just talking over the top of each other, and it's not going to work. I want it to be a different sort of podcast than that. So that's kind of the decisions I've made. So no issues there. But if you think that I should tone down the colour, the yellow in the web, I'll have a look at that, and yeah, we'll see what we do. So how do you feel about that decision? I think it's sensible. Just my opinion. I don't know why I can't write on my own chat. That's kind of ridiculous. Oh, well, never mind. Our very first guest for SysSense is going to be about AI. So if you've got some questions, I don't want any co-hosts. I just want participants. So I'll be the person who runs it, and then I'll invite. Well, I'll have like 3 set participants. So there'll be yourself. There'll be Anne Jeanette, and I don't know who the third one is. I haven't even spoken to her. But we won't all appear on the same podcast, the same episode. I will just have, like, maybe it's just you and me, and with the guest, and we'll be talking amongst ourselves. Maybe it will be myself and Jeanette. Maybe it will be myself and Donna, or whoever else is going to be. I have no idea. It makes sense, Wendy. Yeah, it makes sense. I think that's the best way to go, because I've put a hell of a lot of work into this, a hell of a lot of work. So I want it to run right without any hiccups. I mean, you're going to get hiccups. But, I mean, that just happens with anything new. But if I've got a very, very, very strong and very detailed idea of what I want for it. So and a lot of that is anyway. What I was saying, do you know much about AI? Because that's going to be the very first one. The second one is going to be about the adult industry. Yeah, and look, that's another way. It might be Wendy and might be Wendy, might be Anjanette and yourself. It's just going to be. I think what I want to do is I want to plan 4 weeks ahead, and then if it's a particular issue that you're interested in, great. Say, look, I'd like to do that one. And we say, yeah, fine. Because I'm trying to have a guest speaker for 3, and then 3 in the month. And then the last one of the month is just going to be girls talking about some of the previous podcasts, about a news item, about whatever. So I'm going to be trying to plan a month ahead, and yeah, go from there. So you still have an idea. And if it's something that absolutely bores the hell out of you and you don't want to do it, that's fine. You don't have to. There's no obligation. If it works out that a particular... and, the other side of this is I'm going to be taking suggestions for subjects to talk about from you guys as well. So anything that you can come up with, let me know. And I'll do some work, see if I can get a guest speaker on it. Or even if we don't want a guest speaker, maybe you just want some dialogue on it, we'll do it. But that's pretty much the way it'll be structured, so. I'm trying to get used. Yes and no. I know AI has its good side and its bad side. I haven't really looked into it yet. Well, the person who is going to be the guest on this one is very much an authority on it. And she's going to tell us all about both the good side and the bad side. So if you have any questions that you'd like to ask her, I'm going to just have a series of basic questions to ask her, and I guess that will lead to other questions from the panel. So when you talk about what you said before about co-hosts, the panel, so it will be myself and the panel consists of three other people, three global people. So it's all good. Yeah, I think it'll work. I've run the idea through to a few people, and they're happy. With they're very enthusiastic about what I'm doing and the way it's being prepared. What am I doing? Okay. It is. It absolutely is. Because people are frightened of it, and rightly so. I mean, okay, I had a particular instance. I use, what's the name of the one I use? Copilot. I use, what was that? I use Microsoft Copilot. Now, I use it a lot. And the other day, it saves everything that you ask them and everything that they tell you. It saves into specific order that you do it. So I've jumped on, and here's some. It looked like as if I'd asked a question about Steve Jobs, and I said to her, the AI, I said, I never asked this question. And you know what? It appeared to be bloody some sort of advertising. So I'll actually tell you what she wrote. Okay, where is it? Oh, it was about, Bill Gates. Now, it's gone on and said it, and I've gone, it says, tell me how Bill Gates started programming and his journey to Microsoft. Now, I never asked that question, but it's going on about, obviously Microsoft, because Copilot is Microsoft. It's Microsoft Copilot, right? And it goes on talking about Bill Gates' journey and how Microsoft's big break came and all that. And it seemed like an advertisement for Microsoft. And I said to her, is this advertising? Yeah, absolutely. And she says, not at all. I shared that link because it's a direct source from Bill Gates himself. But I never asked for the link. Now, that's concerning, really concerning. So I actually asked Anna, who is the AI person, guest we're going to be having, what's that's all about? And she said, don't use it. If you're going to use anything, yes, ChatGPT is the only one that doesn't have some sort of thing that she explained, which I don't particularly understand. She said it's the only independent one. So there you live and learn, And I would not have known that had the thing about Bill Gates come into it, and that I had her to ask about it. And she said, no, they have what's the word? They have a predetermined goal. The AI ones that are attached to something like Microsoft or something, whereas ChatGPT doesn't. So I started using ChatGPT. But it's those sort of things that people don't understand about, and it's those sort of things that Anna will be going over. So any questions that you've got, or anything, yeah, get them prepared because that's going to be the very first one. Now, the next one is going to be the adult industry. And I've got to be careful what I say here because I'm on a gaming program. But you know what the adult industry is. Now, there's two particular people in that industry that have been causing a lot of sensational stuff with saying, I think the headings are 1,000 guys in 24 hours or something like that. And I've read it all. I know it all. I'm just being very careful about what I actually say on here. And I want to know from, can I say a respected adult industry person? Because she actually is. And I know her personally, what her views are on it. Has it hurt the adult industry reputation any more than what it generally is hurt? So it'll be talking to her about things like that and about the adult industry and stuff like that in a very, very sensible dialogue. So that'll be number 2. The next one that I've got is on autism. I have very good reason at the moment to have that particular chat, and the reason is that I was just in hospital and I had a registered nurse tell me a comment that she said, oh, well, we're all a little autistic, aren't we? And I was absolutely thrown because, no, we're not a little autistic. And I want to cover what it's like for people, older people who are diagnosed. Okay, hang on. I know it happens with my mum when she is searching for knitting patterns or crochet, and she's bounded constantly to the, yeah, absolutely. So I think that's going to be a good subject. I really do. I think the next one, which is the adult industry, will be a good subject. And I think there's going to be significant interest in the third one, which will be autism. And if none of the panel are interested in doing that one, I'm happy to do that on my own, as it is a personal interest. But that will be the third one. Now, the fourth one for the month will simply be us girls talking about probably bringing into the discussion the things that we have discussed over that month. So how does that sound to you? I need to get a Skype or a meeting going with you girls, because I've just explained that to you, but I haven't explained any of it to, although I sent a written thing to Anjanette, about it. So I'll get that organised this week if we can make that happen. What do you think? Whoa, that is very noisy. Okay. It sounds great, yeah. I hope so. Yeah, so that's where we're at. I've got 3 other podcasts, which which these are only once a week. So I will be, you guys, the panel for Cis Science will work out what day of the week is going to be best. And then the rest of them I can pretty much do on my own because they're just me and a guest speaker. The Liven Up one, that's me, the gym, my diet, my weight scales, my stuff like that, because I have to lose 25 kilos and I have to be very careful about, because I'm in a wheelchair, about muscle wasting and stuff like that. So I've actually enrolled in a gym to build strength, to build cardio, to lose 25 kilos, and I'm going to document the whole damn lot of it. And video. I'm going to video the whole lot of it. So I'm really excited about that because that gives me accountability. No, it doesn't give it to me. It demands accountability from me. So I'm kind of excited about that. And I have my first meeting with the gym tomorrow. My first weight weigh-in will be tomorrow. And you guys may even get to meet my physiotherapist, because he's a really nice guy. So I'm pretty excited about it all. In the meantime, I just got to get a set of glasses that I can actually see the screen without it, like that fire at the moment is. What do you think about the subject, the digital ID and the digital euro or digital pound? Well, I think that's a separate subject in itself, over just AI, and I think it's certainly a subject worth looking at, and maybe we could get somebody talking about that for the next month. That is actually a very good suggestion. You went to the gym this morning, did you? Awesome. Good on you. That's cool. Have you been doing that a while? Okay. Silly thing. Are you do you have a set program? Ooh, I just killed a raspberry. Do you have a set program that you do? Oh, right. Okay, so are you working like with a trainer, or do you actually you already know what to do? That's interesting. Ah, food, 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 food. Okay. You do it with, oh, you obviously know what to do. See, I wouldn't know. It's been a long time since I've been, so that's good. That's good. And how many times a week do you go? Once a week? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to be doing my program, it looks like, is cardio. Every second day will be cardio, and the other days, it'll be 6 days a week. The other days will be building leg and arm strength. My legs are very, very weak at the moment. We're not at the stage where we have atrophy, but that's a threat. And I want to avoid that. I want to be walking. I see. I can walk, but I have no balance. I fall over. And I can't walk at any distance. I tend to furniture walk. Okay, right. I need a gym buddy, and oh, okay, right. So that's what they're going to be working on, is body strength, legs, back. My back is wrecked, and then every second day they're building cardio. They're working on my cardio, so it'll be actually 6 days a week that I'll be doing it. But I need to do that because it's quite a, you know, when you're in a wheelchair, you don't get much in the way of exercise, and atrophy can set in very, very quickly, and I want to avoid that at all costs. Oh, that's great that that he does that with you. Now, as part of this game now, I have to find a place now, because I've brought this game up to its highest level, this village up to its highest level. I've now got to, yep, it's fully up there. Nothing else I can do. All right, so Trace, what are you telling me to do? There's still so much to explore. Who knows what and who's out there waiting to be discovered. Yeah, I have to go build my own village. Okay, I can do that. I leave all of this stuff here, though. Pardon me. Okay, that I've got a lot of food and I'm really pleased about that. So I've collected quite a bit of resources. I'd probably go on my own to the gym, but my daughter, who's been in hospital, who's all the issues have just been about, is she's actually going to be coming with me because she's going to be undertaking a program as well for her to build her strength up, because it's been seriously affected. Yeah. All right. All right, let's put this over into this one. So there and there. And I'll take what I need. What I need right now is to, pardon me, is to find a place to start my new village. All right, let's go. See if I can get a copper, craft a copper sword first, though. Yep. Yeah. So we'll put that down there. We have a crossbow, which is there. We have food. Okay, I'm going to do this way. That. Excuse me. I've got a frog in my throat. Yeah, understandable. That's the truth. I actually won't be working with my daughter. She'll be working with another trainer. I'm actually working with a trainer. So, and I've actually said to him, don't be afraid to be hard on me. You know, don't allow me to slacken off, because I will. If you let me, I said, so be tough. And he laughed. He said, really? I said, yeah, be tough. I need you to be tough, you know. So I think I'm going to have that sort of encouragement, but he's not going to let me slide at the same time. So it's going to be interesting to see how he works that with being given permission to say be tough. You know how far he takes that. I know what I can do and what I can't do. So I'm not particularly that worried, um, because he's an exercise physiologist. He knows exactly what he's doing. So yeah. All right, let's see if we got anything in here that we can do in the way of charms. Not at, we can do a health, it's a common charm. All right, let's do one and add that to here, because that helps me a bit. But yeah, Hayley will be, my daughter, she'll be working with her own trainer. Yeah. If I didn't have a trainer, I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't stick with it. So I have to agree with you in having a gym buddy or a trainer or whatever. I absolutely agree with you. So, all right, we are going to go and find a place to build a new village. I was going to put it right on the very edge. I'll collect these first. The very edge of the grasslands and the snowfields. Oh, I didn't want to do that. God, you're an idiot, Demi. I don't know why. Every time I start streaming, I end up with a frog in my throat. After talking, maybe I talk too much. I don't know. Look at all the resources down here. My gosh. I got to go pick them all up. I can't waste them. So many. And I'm going to need so many. I don't know what I'm going to build, what village yet. I have no idea. But Mr. Cow, come here because you're worth resources to me. Yep, thank you so much. We'll pick these up. There's just miles of resources. Wow, one clout with the copper sword and he was gone. I gotta love that. Pardon me. And most more milk. I think I got this fella. Or did I? No, I got more milk. Okay, that's good. This is a good thing. So anyway, I'll be in, a Dutch medium once said, don't watch what you can't do. Do watch what you can do. That saves a lot of work. There's a lot of sense in that, isn't there? The one that I loved is actually one that who said it? I don't know whether it was. I think it was either Epic Mick or it was Jeremy or something. But they said, "Be the change you want to see happen." It's you have to be that change, and that's true. And I've actually got that written on my computer here. I didn't write who said it though, unfortunately, but I know I got it. I was watching one of the G&G podcasts, and someone and Dan were talking about it, and they said just go and do it. You talk about you want to see change. Well, be the change you want to see. So two good sayings there. Absolutely, yeah. Don't watch what you can't do. Do watch what you can do. Of course, that's sensible, isn't it? Yeah. That's one of the reasons, Wendy, why I'm doing the podcast. Why I'm committing it to a podcast, because it'll keep me accountable. Hang on, I just got to kill this dude. Yeah, accountability is for me. You know, if I don't have accountability, I'm going to cop out. I know I will, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, it's all about accountability. Hydrate. That helps you to get rid of your foggy. And that is probably one of my biggest things. I hate water. I do not like drinking water at all. So I've got to talk to the dietitian about that because I really do I hate water. I hate the taste of it, you know. I can't stand the taste of it. Absolutely hate it. And I'm an energy drink person. I know. Everybody in the world now is going to go, oh my God, Demi, don't get it. I've been drinking energy drinks for 15 years. Hasn't killed me yet. I do have the sugarless ones. I don't have, but I just found out that I've been doing some research on what are the best sugarless products, you know, sugar replacement products, I think, and stevia is the best, which I've now started having in my coffee, and yeah, so if and the energy drinks I've been drinking do not have stevia in them. They have one of the bad ones. So I've got to do some more research about that because there's no point in going to all of this trouble that I'm doing only to wreck it. Well, not sugar-free products so much, but like sugar substitutes. And the research that I've uncovered says a product called stevia is the best sugar-free is the best sugar substitute. Ew, that was not good. That was not good. Okay, do I have another one? I don't. Okay, what about a claw pickaxe? That might work. Let's have a look. No, that doesn't either. That's all right. Let's go back to the house. And when I find it, I don't even know where it is. There it is, over there. Yeah, so like for tea and coffee. So I've started using stevia. Because I take a lot of, I normally take a lot of sugar in my coffee, and I'm a coffee drinker. I mean, I've always got coffee ready, you know. And so what I've started doing is I've halved the sugar, and I'm using stevia for the other half, and then I'll just keep reducing that down until in the end it's all stevia and no sugar. Oh, absolutely. So brilliant. Hang on a minute. On that note, anytime someone comes up with it, I'm going to write it down. Hang on. You said 2 at the moment. Wait till I get my thing to work here. You've given me 2 suggestions so far. The first one, I'm just going to go back because you asked me a question. What do you think of the subject? Okay, so here we go. So suggestions. I'm writing suggestions for the pod for Sense. So the digital ID, euro, pound, whatever, and the second one you just did is sugar-free products and energy drinks. Yeah, energy drinks. It's not difficult that I've found so far, anyway, in the subjects that I've picked so far. It's not difficult to get a guest speaker. which is, which is good to know, because if you're going to discuss something, then I think what the format that I'd like is that we have the guest speaker on. We ask a lot of questions. We do what we want to do for half of the podcast, and then the guest speaker goes, and then between us, we discuss it. We discuss what we've heard. Do you like that idea? Because, some guest speakers are going to be biased. So you sit back and you can say, okay, well, I can accept what they say, but I don't necessarily agree with that. So then that might lead to seeing the other side of that particular discussion or something. It leads to further discussions, which is something that I like. Yeah. Because perspective is going to be huge about all of this stuff. So I'm getting more excited and more excited about it. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely they do. Yeah. And it's going to be up to me to keep, and I'm a really good record keeper, so it's going to be up to me to keep, make sure that we have the four subjects, or the three subjects lined up for the next month, because some people, I know for myself, if I know something's coming up, I'm going to want to research a little bit of it. I'm not going to go overboard, but I want to research because I want to ask questions. And I need to have, like, the week prior to the podcast, I need to publish to the panel what questions they want to ask, I don't necessarily, they can just ask them themselves. I've just got to be very careful that the subject doesn't get sidetracked. So, but that's up to me, I'm the host, and I'll do a Jeremy. Shall I do a Jeremy? Yes, and there will be, yeah. I'm going to, I think I need to, my IT person says that I need to appoint moderators. The thing is, I don't know any. What I'm kind of thinking I might be able to do is to, as I won't have the whole panel on together, whoever's not on that particular time might be able to moderate until I can get some people. Although I have one person that I game with, that's, I actually moderate his channel, and I should ask him if he would moderate mine, because he's really very good. So, but we've got to get moderators in, because there's going to be some crap that goes in the chat for sure. Because some of them is controversial subjects, and I don't want to be discussing. Kimmy, our Kimmy, yeah. Well, she's just moved state, and she's not on as much, but certainly I would ask her to do it. I trust her with my life, so yeah, definitely. That's actually another good idea. See, I'm writing all of this down now. So actually, Jason was one that I was looking as a moderator, and Kimmy, of course. Kimmy as a mod, and one panel member who's not appearing on that particular week. Yeah, that's another reason why I have to get I have to keep really, really good records and schedules and stuff like that, because I have to know when the girls are available when the panel are available. Absolutely, there are a lot of trolls out there. I've already had trolls in here, believe me, believe it or not. I mean, this little gaming channel of mine, and I've already had trolls in there. And thankfully, friends of mine, two friends of mine, Den and Jason and Kim, were in the chat at the time and let me know what was going on, you know. But at that particular stage, I didn't have any mods or anything, but they were kind of acting like mods, you know. So it went well. But I was stunned. I mean, why would trolls come into a little old woman's gaming channel, for God's sake, you know? Yeah, it's ridiculous, hey? So I'm collecting eggs right here at the moment. Well, I tell you what, it feels good to be back. I've only been away just a little over a week, but I have missed it big time. I really have. So it's good to be back. Oh, there's another one. There is. Isn't it marvelous how it conversates trolls? Yeah. And one I'd like to talk about is monetization. As well. I mean, I didn't start this for monetization. It's never been a goal for me. It's always just been about getting out and doing stuff, you know. However, one of the things that I don't know about is, do I start for all of these? You know, I've got 4 separate podcasts as well as my gaming. Yeah. Do I start 4 separate channels, or do I just do what, say, Geeks and Gamers have done? And well, actually, no, Geeks have separate channels, but what I could do is just have different, because they're going to be on at different times. Just have different. What do they call it? Sections in the one, because, and then, I mean, I'm gaming every day anyway, so the people who want to watch the gaming are going to know where to find it, and then the podcasts are once a week, with the exception of my Living Up one, which is a daily one. So I guess I could keep it all, so long as I keep it very organized, I could keep it all in the one channel, and go from there. Yeah. Oh, look, it is, Wendy. I mean, it's so good, isn't it? There's plenty of stuff to talk about out there. And, you know, and if you've got a good panel, and you have to have a good leader, and I have to learn to do that, you know, not a leader, what do you call it, a host. I've got to learn to do that. I mean, I watch Jeremy a lot. You know, he mucks around and all of that, but he's actually very good at playlists. Yeah, that's it. He's actually very good at what he does. Drives me mental sometimes, honestly, but he is actually very good at what he does. So I'm trying to kind of learn from watching him how to do it. Yeah, I'm not afraid to put my foot down and say no, but I'm also very reasonable at the same time. So, you know. So I'm excited. I'm very excited about it. But it's all happening. I'm hoping that we're going to be all live by the end of June. How does that feel? So you better get that. You better get that microphone and camera, or camera if that's what you need to do, because we're definitely going to be doing this. I'm actually having my IT guy come in and do up my entire, where my office is here. It was not my office, my desk and my setup. I'm going to have him do it, so it's all very manageable for me, and I can have, you know, things ready to reach for, things that are accessible and stuff like that. Whereas at the moment, I've got to keep turning away or doing stuff like that. So I'm getting her to come in to do that for me. And she also has remote into my computer, so if anything goes wrong, she's yeah, absolutely. So I want to be live by the end of June. Say, okay, let me have a look calendar wise. Um, Open up, and we've got okay. So literally 30 days have September. We're literally 14 days. That's 2 weeks. So I need to desperately now have a meeting with the panel, with you girls, and so I'm looking at what day of the damn week is it? Doesn't actually say on my calendar. That's a bit stupid. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I can't actually see without blocking out my OBS software what actual day of the week the 1st of July is. So that's where we are. Sounds great. Feeding again. All right, so I'm going to spend the next 8 minutes just having a look around for a place to start my new village. All right. Okay, I'm spinning around here. That's better. So where shall we go? I want to go somewhere. June 30th is on a Monday. Okay. Well, this is going to be the first thing that we're going to discuss in the meeting with the panel, because it's what day is going, because it's once a week. So what day can we all reasonably get together, so we can determine, what day and what time every week we will do the podcast, because I don't want to be shifting it. I just, and even if it gets to a point where if one particular weekend none of the panel can be there, well, that's okay. I will do it myself. But I just don't want to go changing it. Once we've set on a time, then that's the time that we'll do. So I'll get that. I've got it written down. Get the Skype meeting, or whichever one it is. Meeting with the panelists. Meeting with the panel. This week, I'll get that moving. And then we'll decide. So Saturday for you is a Friday for me. So they're the things we've got to work at. I was hoping I could get someone from the United States. That's what I really wanted. I wanted well, I'm here representing Australia in all its worth. We have Europe, and we have the United States. That's what I was hoping, but I was looking at four, so to be two Europe and one United States. That's what I've got to look for, and that's what's hard. That's what's hard to geographically coordinate. So, but we'll talk about that on as soon as I organise the Skype meeting. Your Saturday is my. Hang on. What do you say? I prefer Saturday. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, the eyes are working. The mind, however, is suspect. Wendy, you're absolutely right. It is my Sunday, and that's actually perfect for me. That's actually perfect for me because Sunday I do not do a gaming podcast. It's the only one that I don't do. However, my Saturday night is the night that my son either works or gigs. So yeah, so we because he doesn't drive, I drive him there. I'm his roadie, so to speak, and we never get home before midnight. So I've got to just be careful of what time on my Sunday it is. But I don't do the gaming. I don't do the gaming on Sunday morning. So for that reason, but that sounds like it could work. If it works for everybody else. My timeline. What and one of the reasons why I do my gaming at 4 a.m. in the morning is because it sits well with 91% of my viewers, which come from the United States. So it's only 91% are actually USA based. So, and that's why I stream at that time. So I can work it out, and I'm flexible in that I'm not committed. The only thing I'm committed to is my 4 a.m. Gaming podcast 6 days a week. That's all I'm committed to. So we'll work around it. We will get it. We'll get it worked out. Okay, so I've got 2 minutes to go, and I'm going to start winding up. It's great to be back. It's great to hear you, to have you in a chat again. I look forward to our meeting, and to everybody else who's watching. Yes, I'm back, and yes, I couldn't be happier, and I can't wait to get my new glasses so I can see this bloody screen without all its glare, and I'll be able to get into some more serious gaming again. And so I'm going to end. There is absolutely always. Yeah, you just got to keep your mind open and look for it, and be rational about it. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to end. I have to go feed my cat and do all the other things, eat breakfast and stuff like that, because it's now 6:59 a.m. here in Australia. Time for people to get up. All right, so I'll be in contact, Wendy, soon with everybody, and we'll get the Skype meeting going, and we'll go from there. Be excited. It's going to happen. I can't wait. Okay, to all of my fantastic subscribers and people who follow me, thank you so much. I will, yeah, you too. And I love you all. Thank you so much. You're absolutely wonderful. And to people who are viewing this for the first time, if you don't subscribe and you like what I do, and it will get better as my eyesight gets better. It will be. And please hit that subscribe button. If you're watching now, please hit the thumbs up. The algorithm depends on the thumbs up. So thank you for everybody. I'm going to end now. I'm going to say good morning, good night, wherever you are in the world. Thank you. Please stay safe. And it's bye now from Demi. So bye for now. Bye.